Yeah, hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. Hello, my name is Lyndon Baptiste, and I pretty much help people to boost their credit score, help them to repair their credit, and also I offer all this for free. And also, if you have any questions about credit or boosting up your credit score, you can definitely contact me. I have a few links in the about page of this channel. In the bottom of the about page, you can click on these links. I will tell you in a second. The links are to join the Facebook credit group. This is our Facebook credit group, and the credit Facebook credit group is called "How to Get an 800 Credit Score," and also like our Facebook page, "How to Get an 800 Credit Score." And also, you can click on the link to email me directly and to get all of your credit building questions answered. And well, I've gotten quite a few, actually, a lot of questions from people who asked me about questions about building their credit, disputing collections on their credit report, also. And I'm pretty much here. I take calls over the phone, and I answer people's phone calls and answer the questions. You can call me on the phone too. Also, I haven't put my phone number here in the live chat, but you can call my business line. It is 800 605 9053. Right. So I'm using the same business line as my company, Nurse Providers Incorporated. And their website is nurseproviders.us. Hey, Point to Point Transportation LLC, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I saw you in the live chat. I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, and How to Build Credit TV. Yeah, I was in there. Well, thanks for coming back again, Point to Point. You're always welcome here, and thank you so much for joining us too. Also, thank you for all your support, sir. So also, if you're new to this channel or you've been watching this channel for a while and you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. There is a red box in the bottom left corner of the screen where you can subscribe. It says subscribe here. Just click on that box and go ahead and click on subscribe and click on the bell notification also, so that way you could keep up to date every time I make a new video out here on YouTube. And also, I ask that you please share this video everywhere on Facebook or Reddit, Instagram, everywhere that you have your social media and you interact with other people online. Share this video everywhere with all of your friends and family also. You can also follow me on Twitter in the About section of this channel on the bottom link. Just click on that link and you'll be able to follow me on Twitter too also. All of these links is also on the home page of this channel at the top, near the picture in the bottom left corner. You'll see all the icons there where you can click on any one of those and you could follow, like the Facebook page, join the Facebook credit group, subscribe, and also you can follow me on Twitter there also, or you can email me direct if you have any credit building questions too also. So I hope you guys, are ready for your weekend coming up. The weekend is coming up very soon. It's Friday, so happy Friday, guys! And I hope you guys, going to enjoy the weekend somehow. And Point to Point, thanks again for joining. Thanks for coming on board. I saw you on Facebook, buddy, and I want to thank you for joining our Facebook group, How to Get an 800 Credit Score, too. Also, so I kind of left messages in the Facebook group and the Facebook page on my Facebook profile too. Also, that's what took me a while to get started on this live stream today, because I wanted to let everyone know that I was coming on live before I actually came on live. So that way you guys are, ready with any questions or anything, and you can get the great content, that I'm about to give you guys. So today's topic is a new credit building tool. And I'm not sure if you guys are already aware of this or you're not. It's possible you probably already are aware of it. But for those of you who are not, I don't have access to show you my laptop right now. But what I can do is I'll tell you the link, and I'll also put the link in the description too also. And the link is creditcard.bizcalcs.com. That's creditcard.bizcalcs.com/calculated. And the purpose of me talking about this here today is to let you guys know about a credit building tool. I'm not sure if you're aware of it because not too many people on YouTube actually talk about it. But I'm going to put the link here in the chat here. And it's a free tool that you can use. Tool also. I believe I put it in there too. Let me see, make sure it's up there. Oop. Okay, let me see. Maybe that message might be too long. Let me see if I can shorten it so that way it can fit in there. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Probably the link was too long. Okay, I'll shorten it. Oh, okay. I think I need to take out the HTTP. Okay, that should. Huh. Okay, let me know, guys, if you got that link, if you see it in there. Anyways, and yeah, point to point. Thank you so much, point to point. And I see you still on your quest to build personal and business credit. That's great, point to point. And you're just like me. I'm having the same journey here, and I'm working on my personal credit as well as my business credit also, because you do need the personal credit, need to build that up to get good business credit and to not take such a long time building it up too also. I mean, I know there's such a thing as getting personal credit with no personal guarantee. That's true, but sometime down the line you may have to PG or guarantee a credit line or something of that sort. But in any event, Point to Point Transportation LLC says I applied for the Bank of America Business MasterCard. Says it's in review status. Wish me luck. 0% annual free. 100. Oh yeah. Congratulations. And good luck to you with that Point to Point Transportation LLC. 0% annual fee. That's really a good thing. You know what I mean? That's great. That it has 0% because when you're building credit, to the main, one of the main things is that you definitely want to save as much money as you can, because you could end up spending a lot of money on just simply building up credit. You know what I mean? But there are ways around that, to build it the least expensive way as possible, which is best for you. So that's the best way to go, but why? I mean, with a person with bad credit, I mean, if you think about this, a bad credit, think about the interest rates that a person with bad credit would be paying, how hard it is to find an apartment, I mean, you can find an apartment with bad credit. I'm not saying that you can't. But what I am saying is that it would make it very hard for you with bad credit, because now you're talking about maybe missing out on some sweet deals, apartment deals. A lot of apartments have maybe get the first month free rents, or get the first month and last month free rent, or a discounted rent special. A lot of things you could be missing out, or you could be ending up having to pay more rent, because you're having bad credit, because a lot of landlords don't want to take the risk on a person with bad credit. So they kind of have the same mindset as the banks do, as far as weighing risks out and accepting new clients. Point to Point Transportation LLC says, my name is Cornell Freeman. I live in North Carolina. Hi, Cornell. I did see you pop on Facebook. I seen that, Cornell. Saw your name in there. I think it was the Facebook group. But that's great. Thank you so much. I got a notification about that on Facebook, and I appreciate, the fact that you're here to support me, and appreciate you joining the Facebook group, and also appreciate you subscribing to this channel and watching my videos too. Also, um, so basically, I'm going to. I'm not going to take that call right now because I'm in a live stream. But basically, back to the topic that we're talking about here. Um, so I don't know if you guys got the link here. Let me try to see maybe if I type it in here, because before I tried to copy and paste the URL. Let's see, it's credit card. The link is credit card dot bizcalcs.com. Okay, so that's the link. I don't know. Did you get that? Did you see that point to point? That Okay, Leroy P. says, thanks for all your help. Yes, Leroy. Thank you, sir. I'm not sure if it was that you. I believe that was you. You sent me an email. When was that? Yesterday and a few days ago. Oh yeah, you could call me tomorrow, Leroy. No problem. I think I gave you my phone number and an email. I'm glad you got it. Okay, that number. You could call my business line or my personal line. No problem. The business line is 800 605-9053, and my personal line is 602-900-3800. So you can call either line that you feel more comfortable with. If you're more comfortable with emailing me, then that's great. If you're more comfortable with talking over the phone, that's great too. Because I know it's a kind of difficult sometimes to text everything through text messages. I was trying to talk to a guy last night about his credit profile, and we were texting back and forth, and I don't know if he got kind of maybe tired of texting me or something, but I thought that talking on the phone was kind of the better way to go. So Point to Point Transportation LLC says, my name is Cornell Freeman. I live in North Carolina. Yes, welcome, Point to Point. And how is it down there in North Carolina? I'm up here in South Dakota. Yeah, it's beautiful weather out here. Actually, it is, I believe, 65 degrees today. It's just beautiful out, totally beautiful. You know what I mean? In the wintertime, we get lots of snow up here, though, but around this time of year, it's a nice time to be going out, going places, take vacations and things like that. Um, but back to our topic of today, a new credit building tool. So the link that I put up in the chat, creditcard.bizcalcs.com. What it is basically it's a credit to credit limit to debt ratio. So it's basically a credit utilization ratio calculator. And what it does is it makes it easy for you to calculate your credit card utilization rate on all of your cards. So this is a good thing to do because, I mean, you can do it on one card, but if you're like me and you have like 14 different credit accounts, then things can get complicated, and a tool like this can be very useful. It can help you, calculate things very quickly and efficiently. So there is a box here for the credit card issuer. You can put in the name of your credit card, whether it's Capital One or Chase Freedom or American Express, or if it's a secured credit card, to Discover It, or whatever your credit card or credit account that you're using, even if it's a charge card or store card or what have you. And there's a column there for balance, and you can put in the balance that you have on it. I think the best way, maybe you might want to call the credit card company, directly and talk to them, ask them what your balance is. Because in my experience, I've went online on their website, on my credit card's website, and they do not update their balance. It seems like what I'm looking at on screen is a balance that I had maybe a week ago, and it's not updating, it's showing me the balance that it is right now. So that you want to speak to someone live and ask them what your balance is. The next column is for limit. Now you want to put your credit limit in that column there. So basically that's pretty self-explanatory. Just type in your credit limit there, the dollar amount. And then the last column is for ratio. And that will give you a percentage, whether your credit utilization ratio is 60%, 25%, 10%, or 2%, too also. So this is a very useful tool here to calculate your credit card utilization ratio. Thank you for the thumbs up, Point to Point Transportation LC. Thank you for the love, much love here. So the benefit of this using this new credit card building tool is not only can you use it to get your credit utilization ratio, an accurate account of it, but you can actually control your credit utilization ratio too as well. So that's goes with controlling your credit score. So if you have or have not actually or you're not fully aware, I made my last video that I made was about that, controlling your credit score, and I also gave you guys a credit building tool there, and that one was the Credit Karma simulator tool. A lot of people don't just talk about that on YouTube either, but I do like to touch on topics that people do not discuss that often and that are not that popular on YouTube, because trying to go over things with you guys that you don't hear normally every day. So yeah, the credit card simulator tool from Credit Karma, it is definitely a credit building tool also as well. You can control your credit score. I believe I did a simulation there with you guys on screen from my laptop, and showed you guys that if I added a credit card with the $5,000 limit, that I would get a 2-point increase in my credit score. So that's a good way you can use that credit card, credit building tool, just like this one. This credit card building tool you can use too also as well, to increase your credit score and control your credit score too also. Lawrence Harding has entered the live chat. Welcome, Lawrence Harding. And Lawrence Harding says, thanks, sir. Okay, Lawrence, thank you too, sir. I really appreciate you joining the live stream. And, I hope that you share this video with all of your friends and family too also. And Lawrence, if you're new to this channel, there's lots of videos I made about credit building and also my experience too also. And I'm pretty much an open book here, so if you have any questions, we can definitely talk about it. You can comment, or if you want to speak in private with me, you can email me, you can call me, or, whichever way you want to, ask your question too also. Point to Point Transportation LLC says, I keep my utilization between 0 and 7%. Yes, Point to Point Transportation LLC, that is the best way to go. A lot of people on YouTube, they say, oh, keep your credit card, as long as you keep your credit card utilization at 30%, you'll be fine, and this and that. You can, no, that's not the best way to increase your credit score. I proved that when we did the last video, and I showed you guys on my laptop how 30% would not increase your credit score. Actually, it may lower your credit score, or it may not give you any change at all in your credit score. So that's not what you want to do. The best, and also when you keep your credit utilization at 30%, you're going to have to pay credit card interest rates, credit card interest on top of the payments that you're making every month to pay off your balance on your credit card. So that's definitely not a way to go. It'll cost you more interest, and also it'll cost you in the long run with a lower credit score, and it's going to cost you also when you're going to have to spend more money on the things you need to buy. Also, you know, so yeah. But when I also did a simulation on 0% on the Credit Karma simulator site, it proved that my credit score would go up 4 points. And each time I did that. So yes, point-to-point transportation LLC, definitely you want to keep your credit utilization ratio between 0 and 7%. That is the best ratio to have, and also that is uh, the ratio that most of the 800 credit score achievers have. Point-to-point transportation LLC says, I'm looking to have inquiries and late mortgage payments removed. Yeah, point-to-point, that is something you definitely want to set for yourself as a goal. Too, also, because Cornell, I mean, having those things around on your credit report, it just holds you back from moving forward. You know what I mean? I have one collection that is still on my credit report. It's paid off, but they just want to be, I guess, I don't know, they want to be stubborn and they don't want to delete it, but I have the Awesome Life group working on my case right now because previously, before, I had Lexington Law working on my case. But when I think Lexington Law and we got to a plateau, and we could not progress any further. So I decided to go with Awesome Life Group and give them a chance to see what they can do as far as deleting that item off my credit report too. Also, I believe Awesome Life Group also they do remove inquiries too. I mean, if you have a budget for that, you have money, and you can pay Awesome Life Group, $300 to remove your hard inquiries. I mean, that's up to you. They charge about $149 to $199 a month for credit repair services, and they do everything for you. They also have a program where you could do it for yourself, and it's a lot cheaper, but that's totally up to you. You can also do it with me for free. But I can help you as much as I can, and if there's something that I cannot do, you know, I will try, but if I cannot do it, I can refer you to someone who can um, try to do that with you. Point-to-point transportation says North Carolina is bright and sunny. I've driven through South Dakota. I drive 18 wheels. I love it. Yeah, I hear you, Cornell. Yeah, I've never been to North Carolina, but I can imagine, how beautiful it is down there. I've heard a lot about it. I have friends of mine that's been down there and been to Florida and North Carolina, and they tell me nothing but good things about it. And they always tell me, why don't you come down there? When's the next time you're gonna come down there? So I guess that's one of my goals to go to North Carolina one day. Lawrence Harding says, I would like to discuss a couple things in private. Email address, phone call, either or. Lawrence Harding, I have links in the bottom of the About section of this channel, and also on the home page at the top next to the excuse me, next to the picture of the lady running towards the finish line, which is an 800 credit score, right in the corner of that picture box. Also, there's links in there to email me. Again, the phone number my business line is 800-605-9053, and my personal line is 602-900-3800. Also, you could contact me in private. We could talk. We could have a conversation for sure. You can email me. So, Lawrence, I'm here for you. And if you prefer to pay money for credit repair, by all means, go right ahead. If you have the budget for you, that's something you prefer to do. But I offer my services for free. The reason why I do this for free, you may think I'm crazy, right? But I guarantee you I'm not crazy. I'm doing this for free because I just started doing this, and I want to help as many people as I can possibly. But since I just started doing this, I don't want to charge a fee for it, you know. But I will tell you guys this: there will come a time, maybe after a couple years of doing this for free, I may want to start charging a fee for my services, because by that time I will have a lot of experience under my belt, and it would be more value, also coming to you as well. Hey, what's up? Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV says, "What's up, Lyndon? Hello, everyone." Yeah, hi, Dwayne. How's it going, man? Awesome video today, man. I think it was 12 o'clock Central Time about the Patal credit card. I really like that. Dwayne, guys, he's got a channel that, I mean, to me, he's like a giant to me, in the YouTube channel world. He's got like almost 8,000 subscribers. I barely got like 200 or so here. Um, but yeah, he made a great video today about the Patal credit card. And guys, you definitely want to check out his channel. It's called How to Build Credit TV. And I believe he's going to be live every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So you guys definitely don't want to miss out, on all the free credit education that he has to offer there too also. So that's something you definitely want, to follow up on too also. Lawrence Harding says, "We need more people like you." Oh, thank you, Lawrence. Yeah, guess I need more people like me too. Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV says, "Great, just driving home from work." Okay, great, great. Be safe out there, Dwayne. Keep your eyes on the road, buddy. And safe driving to you, man. We want you home safe. That way you could get home and start making these great videos that you're always making. Point to Point Transportation LLC says, "I need to network and start a channel." Okay. If you want to do that, I think Dwayne is more, experienced in starting a channel. My channel just started on April 11th, so I think it's something you want to probably discuss with Dwayne. Talk to Dwayne about. He does have a program where you can start a channel, and he can help you start a channel and grow the channel too also. And he does that through Patreon, I believe. So you definitely want to get with Dwayne at How to Build Credit TV about that too also. How to Build Credit TV says, "Yay, yeah, but you're growing fast, man. Keep it up, sir." Thank you, Dwayne. Yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate all the love here. Leroy P says, "Lexington law is terrible." Yeah, I know a lot of people say they're terrible, Leroy. And a lot of people say they're. A lot of people say they're good. A lot of people say they're terrible. You know, I don't know what to believe. I guess it depends on your experience with them. You know, so, hey, my personal experience with them, I believe I made a video. Let's see, it was a few days ago, this past weekend, actually. If you look on my videos on my channel, you see that I did a live stream there, and I talked about my experience with Lexington Law. I didn't go into full detail because I'm still looking for more materials to actually give a full Lexington Law review, since that was a really big, important part of my credit repair process and how I got to a credit score of over 700 too also. But Lexington Law, in my experience, I think it was about 4 or 5 negative collections on my credit report. One was for almost $5,000, and the others were like $600 and under. Um, I got one deleted off my credit report myself by arranging a pay for delete agreement with one of the creditors there and the collections there. And I was able to get that deleted too, also off of my credit report. Also, How to Build Credit TV says, "Hit that thumbs up button." Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Dwayne. Point to Point Transportation LLC says, I can't go live until I get so many views. Okay. I'm not sure how many views you need to have to go live. Maybe Dwayne might know more about that because since he's more experienced with live streams and he does it, he's been doing it every Monday, I believe, for a long time. So since I just started, I think it's probably best you'd ask him about that because he more deals with that aspect of growing your how to grow your YouTube channel, and he has a program about that. I don't have a program about that. I just mainly deal with credit repair and credit boosting too also. So yeah, I don't know how many views you need to have. I know once you get past 100 views, I think you get more options. And then once you get over 1,000 subscribers, yeah, subscribers, once you get over 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, then you can monetize your channel. And that's one thing that I'm trying to do too. I made a video about that. And I think the title of the video is called Thank You, We Reached 100 Subscribers. And you want to check out that video too, because it explains in detail, why you should subscribe to my channel and what we're trying to accomplish here too also. But yeah, once we reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, then we can fully monetize this channel in so many different ways too also. So back to our topic here. Um, Now we talked about the ideal credit utilization ratio. So this tool, this credit building tool that I'm, telling you about now today, it will help you do that, to achieve that ideal credit utilization ratio. So again, you guys, your goal is to get your credit utilization ratio between 0 and 7%. 0 and 7%. So if you're not quite sure about that, you can look through the last video I made about new credit increase. I think it was another new credit building tool. And one of my videos, I went through the credit simulator tool from Credit Karma, and I proved to you guys that if you have a zero balance and it showed there, it can increase your credit score up 4 points every time you do that. Every month you do that. Not guaranteeing every month, but almost every month that you do that, it can increase your credit score. So you'll be able to get the maximum amount of score from having a 0 to 7% credit utilization ratio to X also. So this tool can help you get excellent credit, for sure, because if you follow, if you follow those guidelines, the credit utilization ratio and keep it between 0 and 7%, it's going to get you there to excellent credit, for sure, and in the less time possible also. So there are ways to optimize this, to optimize your credit utilization ratio, to keep it as low as possible. And one way is you can increase your credit limits on all of your cards, or as many of your cards as possible. So if you're starting out with secured credit cards like me, I have a few secured credit cards that I use. Um, it's pretty simple, it's not too difficult to do. What you can do is, just think of it as a bank account, and a debit card, or both. All you need to do is send the money that you want to increase your uh, credit limit by. Now, you can also use that credit card simulator tool I talked about in the last video from Credit Karma, and you can play with the numbers and you can type in, well, what will happen if I increase my credit limit by, say, $1,200? I did that simulation with you guys, and I believe it showed an increase of 4 points or something like that. But the score goes up, but the score does go up more the lower your score is. So if you're down in the 600s or the 500s, your credit score jumps a lot more by more points than if you are in the 700s or close to the 750 range. Why it does that, I don't know. Um, but that's one of the ways that you can optimize your credit utilization ratio too. Also, so you can increase your limits on the cards, on your secured credit cards by just sending in extra money. Some of these secured credit cards charge a fee. Some charge 25%. That you have to pay 25% of. So if you want a $1,200 credit limit added on, you want $1,200 added on to your credit limit, then you'd have to pay 25% of that. It's just about $300, and they will add $1,200 on. Some secured credit cards say you have to send in the full amount, so you'd have to send in the whole 1,200. But either way, guys, it's just like a bank account. You put in whatever money that you want to keep in there and use. So it's kind of like a checking account. You know, you want to keep $1,000 in there and use that to pay your bills every month, or 3,000 a month to pay your bills every month. Go ahead and do that. But the only difference is you're using a credit card to do it. And by you paying your balance off every month in full, then you're using it like a debit card, which makes sense because most people who have 800 credit scores, that's how they use their credit cards. They use it as a debit card. They don't carry balances over to the next month too often. And if they do, it's very small balances, 1% of their total credit limit, 2% of the total credit limit. They don't go, most of them don't go higher than 7% at all, you know, because if they did, their score will go down, and they don't want to do that. They're all about trying to maintain, that 800 credit score status. So that's what they do. So you definitely want to increase your credit limits on as many of your credit cards as possible. Too also, but just keep in mind though, um, most of the time, when you apply for a credit limit increase, your credit card company will count that as like a credit card application and will submit a hard inquiry to the credit bureaus or whichever credit bureau that they report to and that they deal with. So just keep in mind, not all of them do, but the best advice I would have to give you is to call your credit card company when you ask for the credit limit increase, before you do ask for it, ask them, will you give me a hard inquiry for this? And hear what they have to say. A lot of the credit card companies, they're on a recorded line, for quality assurance. So they would, a lot of them will be forced to give you an honest answer because it's not just you and them listening to that conversation. It's their supervisors, listen to administration in the bank, listening to them. So they definitely want to give you honest advice, you know. So that's a good way to optimize your credit utilization ratio. And another way is to get added onto a credit card that has a high credit limit as an authorized user. So if you guys are interested in that, my friend Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, he does that. He has a program for that with the high credit limit credit cards. And he adds people as authorized users on there. I tried some of his cards, and the result was I went from a 710 to a 720 credit score. So that's, to me, that's phenomenal, and you definitely want to consider that. An amount that he's charging every month is, not a whole lot compared to what some companies are charging for these high limit credit cards too. Also, so when you get added on there, it gets added. The credit limits of those cards get added onto your total credit limit with the credit bureau. So that ends up affecting your credit utilization ratio. In any event, it lowers it. So that's a good thing that can happen to your credit score. It can make your credit score go up. And as the months go by, if you keep these credit cards accounts open, they will continue to build up your credit score, and you can watch your credit score continually going up and up. So that's one way to optimize. Another way to optimize your credit utilization ratio too, also too as well, by getting added on as an authorized user to a higher limit credit card. Point-to-point transportation says 100 thumbs up. Knowledge is power. Yeah, buddy, knowledge is power. If you got knowledge, you can pretty much do just about anything as long as you're willing to put that knowledge to use and use that knowledge. I try to utilize things that I've learned as much as possible. And, that's what I do. That's how I progress, you know, and that's how we can all progress in life. So, another way to optimize credit utilization ratio is to, when you're getting added onto a authorized as an authorized user onto a credit card, you want to get added to a credit card that has 6 months payment history or longer. And the reason why is because, this authorized user it can be scored as just like if you had a regular credit card. It can be, even though it may say authorized user on your credit report, it can still be scored as they would score a credit card because the total limit of the authorized user account is added on to your total credit limit balance, to your total credit limit, that is. So if your total credit limit is $10,000 and you got an authorized user of $5,000, now your total credit limit is showing on there as $15,000. And when they calculate your credit limit utilization ratio, your credit, utilization ratio is a lot lower now because you have a higher balance, not balance, a higher credit limit. You know, that's mostly if you keep your balances around the same ballpark. You know, so if your average balances is say like $100 a month, and that's every month you leave that on your credit report every month to be reported, um, then it can go up. Your credit score can go up, and your credit utilization ratio can go down. But if you leave higher balances on there every month, so when the credit company reports and makes that statement to the credit bureau, yeah, that may not change your credit score. You know, um, so that's another way you can optimize your credit utilization ratio for sure. By adding onto a credit card as an authorized user with a payment that has a payment history of 6 months or longer too also. And because in another way, the credit bureaus, they can average out all of your accounts, the total age. And if it's a new account that you're adding yourself on to an authorized user on, say if you had 6 months of age or history, then that new account has barely a couple weeks or maybe a month or two. Now you can actually put your history back. A month you can go back a month or two. You can go back to 5 months or 4 months total average history there. So you want to keep that in mind too. Unless the high limit of the credit card is worth it to the point where it's worth waiting the other 2 months, the extra 2 month, 1 or 2 months, to get that history back. Because by the time you get that back, your credit score can shoot up again, higher than it was before, because of the higher credit limit on the new card, and also because of that lowered credit utilization ratio too as well. So that's another way you can optimize your credit utilization ratio. Another way is to pay down your balances to between 0 and 7% of your total credit limits. Now we talked about that. I believe we talked about that already. But that is something you definitely want to do, and I don't stress that enough. To pay down all of your balances on your credit card to between 0 and 7%. And that is the ideal way to build your credit, and to get excellent credit, because that's the goal here. You want to get excellent credit. 850 credit score, that's great, but you don't really need an 850 credit score. If you have excellent credit, you can qualify for the same things that an 850 credit score person would qualify for. You know, 850 is just sounds good, but it's not necessary. Uh, you know, but excellent credit is definitely something that you need, for sure, too also. So, guys, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to leave me a comment also here in the live stream. And before I go, I want to say, special thanks to all of my subscribers here to the channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate all of your support, too, also as well. And I also want to thank, I think now we have over 200 subscribers. So thank you so much, guys, for subscribing to the YouTube channel, too, also. And I want to say special thanks to the people who have left comments here in the live stream today. I want to thank Point to Point Transportation LLC. Thank you, sir, for commenting and participating here in the live stream. I want to thank you, Leroy P, for participating and commenting here in the live stream too today here as well. Thank you so much, buddy. And you could go ahead, feel free to call me tomorrow if you like. I have the day off. Oh yeah, that's another thing I don't talk about much, guys. I work a full-time job. I work about, I want to say, maybe 55 hours a week on average. Mostly, sometime, a lot of times, 60 hours a week. So I'm doing this live stream today because I took the day off from work today. Not to do this live stream video because I wouldn't miss out, on money, a paycheck just to, do a live video. No, I kind of had an incident at work, and almost got hurt on a job, but I didn't quite get hurt. Man, thank God for that too. Also, but what I did was I called in today. I said, you know what, I'll take the day off, clear my mind, and Monday I go back to work again. So I believe if you're gonna call me and you have questions about credit repair or things like that, just call me. Um, Leave a voicemail whether you're calling the business line or the personal line. If you're calling the business line, you'll get a message there. You'll get a message, automated message, but after the automated message is over, just please leave a message so that way I know that you called and I know what the call is about, so I could call you back and I know what we're going to talk about. So if I don't call you back right away, I usually call back like in between, like on lunch breaks or something like, or 15-minute breaks. So after work for sure, you can reach me usually around 7 p.m. Central Time. Definitely after that time, you could definitely I'm free to have a telephone conversation. But other than that, I will call you back when I'm on like a break or something. Too also. So let's see. Anybody else that left a comment here today that I didn't mention? Okay, yes, of course. Thank you so much to How to Build Credit TV and Dwayne. I really appreciate your all your support, in my live chats. And definitely, I'm always there when you go live on Monday. Are you gonna go live on Monday at 7 p.m.? I'm not sure because I know you talked about it in one of your last videos, but I just want to make sure. If you are, don't forget to message me like you did the last time and let me know. You know what I mean? But I will get a bell notification anyway because I subscribe to your channel. I get a bell notification every time you make a new video. But thank you so much for joining the live chat today, Dwayne. I really appreciate you. And guys, he has an awesome YouTube channel. You want to check it out. It's called How to Build Credit TV. And he makes several videos every week. He doesn't make videos every day. I don't make videos every day either, but he makes at least consistently, maybe I want to say 2, 3 times a week, maybe even more too, also sometimes. And he talks about how to build credit too, also. And he's the guy you guys want to see if you're looking for to be added on to a credit card with a high limit as an authorized user too. He has reasonable rates, and you want to definitely contact him. Also, he can help you to grow your YouTube channel. If you're looking to grow your YouTube channel, you can contact Dwayne at How to Build Credit TV. You may have to sign up for a membership with Patreon in order to do that, but he can go through all the details with you too as well. And thank you so much to, let's see, did I get everybody here? To Lawrence Harding, thank you so much for joining a live chat today. I really appreciate you, buddy. And, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And remember to share this video with all your family and friends, too, also. And Leroy P., thank you for joining the live chat today. And thank you guys for the 2 thumbs up that I got today. I really appreciate it. It's more than I got the last time I did a live stream on here too. And this one's kind of long. It's over 51 minutes, so I'm about to close this out. But just remember, if you have not subscribed, there's a link in the bottom. I believe it's in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. It's a little red box that says subscribe here. Click on that, click subscribe, click the bell notification. That way you can never miss a video that I make. As I make them, you'll get them. You can watch it right away. You can watch it later. Also, the links in the About section of this channel at the bottom. There's a link to join the Facebook group. It's called How to Build an 800 Credit Score. That is our Facebook credit group. And also, there's a link there to join the Facebook page. That way, you can also get notified there every time I make a new video too as well, because I do post my videos there on the Facebook page and the Facebook group too. Also, if you need to email me, you can email me at lyndonbaptiste@gmail.com. I'm going to put that link in here so you guys can email me if you need to. So to make it easier for you guys here, you can email me at any time. Also, that's lyndonbaptiste@gmail.com. If you have any questions about credit repair or credit boosting, just shoot me an email there. Also, that link is in the bottom of the About section, About page, in the bottom of that page on this channel, and also on the home page at the top, next to the picture of the lady running to the 800 credit score, too. Also, so there's a link there for you to follow me on Twitter. There too, also as well. My handle on Twitter is Lyndon Baptiste. Very simple. My first and last name. Very easy to find me. You can go there. You'll see my Twitter page and just click on follow. And my Facebook, personal profile. You can. Right now, I have I go between 4,995 friends to 5,000. It just fluctuates back and forth. So when you go to my personal profile there, you can click on add as a friend. And then if I have too many friends there, there's another link there. You can click on follow and just click on follow. And then, you can follow me there on my personal Facebook profile page too as well. Every time I make a video, I put it out there too also. And any thoughts I have of credit, sometime I just post it there too also. And very important, guys, I want for all of you guys to please join the Facebook group, our Facebook credit group, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. Also share the group with as many people as you possibly can too. Share the group as much as you can too also. So I want you guys to be able to talk to each other, share ideas in the group, and definitely feel free to post in the group as much as you want about credit building, business credit, anything having to do with credit whatsoever. You just want to keep the topics focused on credit though. So share as much as you like in the Facebook group too also. So guys, I've come to the end of the live chat. So this live stream pretty much about done, and Point to Point Transportation LLC says, okay, we're connected. Okay, great, great, awesome. Thank you so much, Cornell, for connecting with me there. Great, great, awesome. Leroy P says, ready to learn all I can. Great, Leroy, and that's what it's all about. As long as we're willing to learn, when we have that willingness, that's what it's going to take, and we're willing to put what we've learned into practice too as well. So thank you guys again for joining the live stream. And I want to say special thanks to all of you. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I'm not sure if I'll be making another video this weekend or not. I may, I may not. I don't know. It depends on what's going on. But I will definitely see you guys soon. And thanks again.